So what's your diet like now? Who's doing your diet stuff?
Uh, you know, it's funny. I eat better now than I did at 55 because my meals were so small that I would just have like these cravings. You know what I mean? Like
Fuck it.
I'd eat like my meal before practice, and I'd be driving to the gym like so unsatisfied that I would have to I eat, I'd eat like protein bars that I shouldn't be eating all the time, and like I just never felt satisfied. Like I'm eating cleaner now than I did at 55, but it's because I can like eat more. You know what I mean? And I've been stoked. The UFC helped me out with like the trifecta guys. Like they've been sending me stuff, and being a guy from the Northwest, I'm not plugging them because they don't pay me no money or nothing. They just send me free meals. But when they're sending me fucking elk meat every week, it's kind of hard to eat bad. You know what I mean? I grew up on that shit, so I'm like, it's pretty slick. But yeah, it's just a lot more eating, but it's a lot healthier. You know what I mean? Instead of just eating like a small handful of food, or sometimes it's like I know I'd have to like skip a meal between practices to lose a little bit of weight. I don't have to do that no more. I can get done training and just like, as long as I'm eating good stuff, I can eat a lot. Being on, just like this morning, being on creatine, and I've been on it for a while, and like my supplements and stuff still, retaining all the water, I'm 191. So once I get that shit out of my body, I'll drop down to 183, 184 pretty fast, and then right from there, I'm in shooting range, So it's been good to be at 170, man.
Dude, and like how much more are you able to enjoy your life a little bit, knowing like, fuck, I don't have to, even out of fight camp, knowing that weight cut's going to come again, knowing it's going to be there in a few months, like how much more you'll be able to fucking enjoy your life and chill out a bit.
Oh, dude, I'll never forget the feeling, especially this last fight, when we're not the last fight, my last cut to 55, I'm sure you guys knew it. If not, I broke my foot like 12 days before the fight. I didn't want to pull out, and my weight shot up high. I couldn't run. I was stressed. Like it was really. I put myself in a situation I shouldn't have let myself go there. But you know how it is when you're a fighter. You got to fight. Fighting is what pays the bills. Sometimes you got to force yourself into a situation that you're not really comfortable with because you got to. You know what I mean? You got to make ends meet. And I just remember walking to the bathtub with George Lockhart, like feeling like I was walking to my death. I was literally like, this is going to be so hard. This is going to be so painful. Like, I know this is like, it's like that. I can't believe looking back now that I was putting myself through that shit the day before a fucking fight. Like, dude, God, I feel like a retard. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Part of my language, I shouldn't have said the R word. Sorry.
Okay.
I felt fucking just dumb. I'm like, how was I doing this for so many years? You know what I mean? Like,
dude.
Talk about not giving yourself the best chance to win. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck yeah, that's real nice. How many sessions like a week do you usually train? Before we were doing like 10, sometimes 11, but I was like, God damn it. I remember Chael told me a long time ago, he's like, if you can get 8 quality, good, hard sessions a week, that's perfect. And that's kind of what we've been doing, and it's been working out good.
Yeah, it's different strokes for different folks, man. And, it's definitely like, I know some guys that are kind of on that same thing. And I'm all about it. If you're getting your if it's quality, then that's all that matters. You know what I mean? And if your weight's good and your mind's right, and you're performing in those practices, whether you train 3 times a week or you train 20 times a week, you know what I mean? As long as those things are covered, like I feel like it really doesn't matter. For me, I like to, especially still kind of early in camp, I like to have some days where I have 3 practices a day. I think it just comes from wrestling. I think just like I like to be in the grind, you know what I mean? Sometimes I like to take things over the top, but I've definitely gotten a lot smarter about it. Like for example, 2 of those practices during the week, it's gi jiu-jitsu, and it's like, for me, that's considered a practice. It's applicable to my craft, but that's not hard, brutal MMA rounds or wrestling rounds or things like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like every workout's the same. But I like to do three days a week, 3 2-a-days a week, take Sunday off. And once I start to feel pretty run down, then I'll take 2 days off back to back. If I'm like, dude, I'm pretty freaking wrecked, screw it, I'm taking Saturday off too. So it's quality work, and that's all that matters.
Fuck yeah.